baby and held him close, cradled him to my chest with shaking arms, and counted the beats of his heart. He smelled like cinnamon and white roses, so fragile, so tiny, and so ready for his tomorrows. We are born, we live, and we die. The average person's heart beats 100,000 times per day. That's 35 million times per year, or 250 billion times per lifetime. And for every heartbeat, we do the math, adding the experiences of our lives, subtracting the mistakes we've made, multiplying the number of times we've hugged and been hugged, and dividing everything by time. For every second you live, another beat of your heart is stolen. The universe has no rewind button, nothing to account for the time you've lost, along with marbles in gutters and pennies in wishing wells. He was 8 years old when they told him he'd run out of time. 8 years old when they told him he was losing the race. I think the whole world felt as his fire went out. He was 8 years old. He still had 22 billion beats left for his heart to pump. I took his hand in my own and told him the story of his future, about the tomorrows. I told him of the blue skies, the endless circles of laughter, the millions of tears. I told him of every second, every heartbeat, because I did not want him to spend any time remembering the yesterdays. I did not want him to regret the time he was not allowed to live. I told him because I wanted him to remember his tomorrows. I couldn't make up for the lost marbles, the lost heartbeats, or the lost seconds, but I made sure to bring cinnamon and white roses when the time came. And before that time came, the little boy looked me in the eye and promised me he wouldn't forget the tomorrows. And in turn, I promised not to count the seconds I lost yesterday.